As you see some of the players for Tarleton State bending over at the hips, reaching down to tug their jersey pants. That's when you know that you're tired. And I don't have it right in front of me. I've looked at the notes. I'm wondering if this is probably going to rank up there with one of the all-time longest games in Midwestern State history.
Oh, easily, easily.
And for Tarleton State as well. So here we go. The tip is controlled by the Texans. First, Ward, Dippery, Harrell, and Wilson, Lloyd, Logan, Thomas, Rivers, and Harris. That's Kevin Lloyd for Midwestern State to start triple overtime. Harrell gets a shot blocked by Anthony Harris. What a move for the junior out of O.D. Wyatt High School in Fort Worth.
And Logan did a good job that time of getting in that driving lane and forcing him to take a little bit of extra time to get to the rack to allow the weak side defense to come over and block the shot.
Rivers holds. 4:19 left in the ball game. Red clock winding down for Midwestern State. It's at 6. Now Rivers is going to have to hurry. He takes a three-pointer. It's off the back iron, but the long rebound from Keontae Logan. And that's some hustle. And now they're going to call an official's timeout because Keontae Logan can't move anymore. And that saves the timeout for Midwestern State. Tarleton did not use their timeout that they had in double overtime, so they still have 2 timeouts remaining.
And that's what you just mentioned, the fatigue factor now becomes a critical play. Logan can't sit long. I mean, hopefully he can't sit long because, again, he has the ability to hit the three, and he plays extremely good defense.
So Kevin Lloyd brings it across the timeline. He's guarded by First. Midwestern State playing just their 2nd overtime game of the season. Anthony Harris in the paint and one, and they call the offensive foul, and Harris is out of the ball game as well. That's going to be his 5th on the player control foul. And with 3:43 left in the game, Midwestern State is going to have to sub in here. And Nelson Haggerty was upset that they were going to start play. And that's got this crowd up in arms.
I don't know if we have that on replay, but it looked like he had beat the defense. The defense, the foot wasn't set on that particular play.
And that's a tough blow to take for Anthony Harris, who's had a great night. He leads the ball game with 20 points. Let's look at it again.
Foul was charged to Anthony Harris.
That's bang bang. I mean, and give the benefit of the doubt to the official. That's bang bang. He was standing there, but was Harris sliding by him?
So Harris leaves after a 6 of 9 shooting performance from the field, 4 of 5 from three-point land, 4 of 7 at the free throw line, 20 points, 8 rebounds, a great performance, but he will no longer decide the outcome of this one as Darrell Gibbs, the freshman out of Burke Burnett, comes in and grabs a big rebound right there off the missed shot. 3:22 to go here in triple overtime, and if you're just tuning in, yes, I said triple overtime. We'll get back to regularly scheduled program maybe when this game's over. And a foul is going to be called on Brian Word. He tripped up Kevin Lloyd. And Brian Word is going to be out of this game as well. He is gone. That's foul number 5. And this tight rotation for Tarleton State gets a little bit tighter.
And this could be in a game of attrition. How many players are going to be left by the time we get to the bottom of this third overtime?
You know, I've always had this philosophy, if you're at home and you go to triple overtime, it's now a game you need to win. You gotta win, right?
We have to. We have to.
So Kevin Lloyd at the free throw line. He's got 2 points tonight, and that one rattles in and out.
Kevin Lloyd to the line for MSU.
He is 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. 1 out of 2 on the trip. And Midwestern State on the high side by a stick man. It's 72-71. Tarleton State has 2 players that have fouled out. Midwestern State has 2 that have fouled out. Almost 50 combined fouls. 143 combined points. As the shot in and out, a three-pointer, and that's a big rebound. And checking into the ball game is Cameron Lindsay, a 5'9" freshman out of Duncanville, to replace Word after he fouled out. Here's Gibbs towards the baseline, gives it to Derek Thomas. Midwestern State being patient here on the offensive end.
Run it to get you a good shot. One thing, Gibbs has a mismatch. He has a much smaller man on him, so don't be surprised if he can get to the basket.
4 on the red clock. Derek Thomas up to the basket, and with 1 second on the shot clock, he's going to earn a trip to the free throw line. And I thought maybe the shot to have on that possession was Gibbs when he broke into the paint right there.
Right, did a good job of penetrating, knew where his big man was and laid it up to him.
So Thomas attempting his first free throws of the night. He does have 8 points on 4 of 13 from the field, and he makes it a 2-point game with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. And you can hear a pin drop here at Ligon Coliseum there for a second. And it's a 3-point game for Midwestern.
2 big free throws on that play. Both of Midwestern's big men are fouled out, so again, makes it a little lean on the inside when it comes to rebounding.
And you wonder when Fabian Wilson's going to put his Superman cape on and make a big shot. He misses it right there. And there's the rebound by Thomas Colbert. That was a big rebound. Big rebound,
big rebound. You can't worry about getting out on the break. Crash the board, secure the rebound. Every possession is critical.
Minute 28 to go. Gibbs with the basketball.
Kind of unbalanced right now.
And now JaMychal Rivers thought about a 3. Instead, he goes to the baseline, turns it up, and right in front of Fabian Wilson puts it in. It's a 5-point lead, and Lon Reisman says timeout.
Got to get a timeout, stop the run. Good patience on the offense that time on both of those possessions by MSU. The first time resulted in the 2 free throws, that time a layup. Good patience, run it till somebody comes open. Excellent execution down the stretch.
5-point lead for Midwestern State, and that's big. Their largest lead of the game was 6 earlier tonight, back in the first half. So it's been a long time since they've had that kind of cushion, and with a minute 14 left in triple overtime, you don't want to go, it's going to even be hard to say quadruple overtime tonight.
But the biggest thing on those last 2 possessions, the way they handled the ball was a lot cleaner. You know, wasn't no bobbling the ball, getting the ball in the right position, and then attacking when you have to.
So a game recap for you. Midwestern State 76, Tarleton State 71. Each team with 1 timeout left here in overtime. Haynes and Word have fouled out for the Texans. David Terrell and Anthony Harris have fouled out for Midwestern State. Thomas Colbert playing with 4 fouls. And Fabian Wilson, the senior out of New Orleans, Louisiana, who's made a lot of big shots tonight, is playing with 4 fouls. So a lot still on the line here with the minute 14. No time to relax if you're Midwestern State.
No, not at all. With both of the big men having those 4 fouls, kind of let you know maybe why you can get those layups right now, because they can't come over and block and really be tough.
Under a minute to go. And a 3-point shot put up by Harrell. It's a little bit long. Colbert fights and wins the rebound battle with Dippery. It looked for a minute they might get tied up, but he gets it clean. And now the crowd on their feet with 42 seconds to go. And a timeout, or excuse me, a foul called on Coleman first.
That's his 4th foul of the ball game.
And that's going to be 4 on first. And Kevin Lloyd, who's had some big moments in this game tonight, is at the free throw line again. He is 3 of 4 from the line, all 3 of his points. And he gets one to roll there, and that's some dome magic.
You thought it was coming out, somebody reached up and tapped it back in.
Second one goes down, and it's a 7-point lead for Midwestern St. Now Tarleton's back is against the wall.
You still want to play good defense. Don't foul on the three-point shot. You can test it, but you still got to play tough.
Lindsey turnaround shot won't go for the freshman, and he'll get his putback shot to go. And now Lon Reisman's going to call his final timeout with 24 seconds to go. That's the first bucket of the game for Lindsey.
30-second timeout charge.
And it's a 30-second timeout.
24 seconds is a long time. Even though the shot clock is done, 24 seconds is a long time. Because if I'm going to foul you as soon as the ball comes in, because your free throw percentage is not good, that's going to give me enough of an opportunity, if they miss, to come down and score again. So 24 seconds in basketball time is a long time. When you got a team that doesn't shoot free throws well, MSU's got to step up to the line, be confident, and knock them down.
And Tarleton State with no choice but to foul.
No choice at all. No choice at all.
And this would be the biggest win of the season, no doubt, for Midwestern State. How can you not think that?
And the way it's done. Oh,
gutsy performance.
They're not fouling.
And now they do. And they gave up 8 seconds.
8 seconds.
Almost.
Foul on number 32, Dippery. That's his third foul of the
That's going to be on Dippery. That's going to be his 3rd foul. And Keontae Logan at the free throw line. Keontae Logan, 45% from the free throw line on the year, 2 of 4 tonight. And Midwestern State can't get that one to drop as Fabian Wilson comes back in. And Damian Clemens, the freshman out of Dallas, will take a seat on the bench.
And that's why, again, why would it foul earlier instead of letting 8 seconds run off the clock?
Second one does go, and it's a 6-point lead, 2-possession game. And Tarleton State's going to try a 3-pointer, and first shoots it, and Lloyd with the big rebound. And that foul is going to be on Dippery, his 4th. And Michael Lloyd will go to the free throw line, just the guy you want. And Midwestern State, with 8 seconds left, really with the chance to ice it right here.
One of these two should kill it. One of these two seals it.
First free throw's good. That should seal it. We've seen stranger things happen, but Midwestern State with a 7-point lead. Haggerty telling people to clear out, not commit any fouls, just let them go down. And the second one won't go. Dippery with the rebound, 7 seconds. And almost a steal to punctuate it by Rivers. That would have brought the house down, I think. A dunk at the buzzer.
Definitely. You just let him go. You don't do anything.
Here we go, 2 seconds, and that's going to do it. The final score tonight, a play up at the buzzer, but Midwestern State in triple overtime, 80-75 the final score.
I mean,